Welcome back viewers. From today's video onwards, we are going to take a look at a new Linux distribution. The name of the new Linux distribution is Elive, and this is the website of Elive Linux distribution. It is www.elivecd.org. So Elive may be the best Linux OS ever made and probably the only distro you shall stay with. So what is Elive? So Elive is a non-commercial, cost-free operating system designed for everyday use. It offers much faster, friendlier, and feature-rich alternative to your expensive and ineffective default OS. With Elive, computers up to 15 years old can be transformed to high-performance machines with a stunning interface, fully customizable. Elive can be made running into under 2 minutes without the need of installation. So that is, you can make the Elive work from the USB also. You can burn the Elive image to a USB and you can boot from the USB drive, and you can shut down the system. You can take the USB drive with you and you can boot the system in any hardware that you have with you, in your laptop, in your desktop, or in any other place. You can go to some other place, and there if you find a system, you can boot your Elive operating system on that machine. You can choose your preferred language and options for maximum performance, and even let Elive detect them for you. The user experience is our top priority, and we provide an intuitive experience that is accessible to anyone. We achieve this by keeping the interface simple and uncluttered and provide many automated tools. Elive is based on Debian, inheriting its renowned stability and reliability. The customized Enlightenment desktop is ultra fast and perfectly stable, ensuring that you rely on Elive to work seamlessly day after day. It comes with comprehensive suite of applications catering to both professional and leisure needs. It offers everything from a suite of complete office tools, then system administration tools, games, and multimedia. It includes professional video editors, graphic design software, media center, and even ability to recover files from the reformatted disk. So that's great. We will try this out. Elive is intended for everyone from new to advanced users, and we can discover a wealth of useful tools hidden inside the system. Now let us check out the technical details. So Debian is used for the base system and is fully compatible with it. More than 2,500 packages have been added by the Elive developers in the Elive operating system. Enlightenment is used as a desktop with some mods done by the developers of Elive. Live mode is available with own persistent features. The installer for the Elive OS is created or made by the Elive developers for the Elive operating system. It is a special or a unique features, special installer with unique features. Tons of tools for advanced users. The minimum system requirements to run Elive OS is 256 MB RAM and a 500 MHz CPU. For 128 MB and 300 MHz CPUs, check other downloads. I think that is for the 32-bit system. So if you can run the 32-bit systems on even lower system specifications, that is 128 MB and 300 MHz. With over 2,500 packages with detailed customizations, tons of customization integrations between parts to communicate and work together, own designs, special and unique features, and the gigantic list of characteristics listed here. Definitely, this is not just Debian with an Enlightenment desktop. So, Elive OS is not just a Debian with Enlightenment desktop, but it has got a lot of added functionality, characteristics, the look and feel. Everything is special, and it is meant free of use for the users. And once you get used to the Elive OS, you will get addicted to it, and you will not go distro hopping like most of the users do. And Elive OS is available since 14 years. So 14 years of continuous development is behind the latest Elive OS that is available for download right now. And these are some well-known facts about Linux, how it is competing with Windows, what are the advantages of using Linux over Windows and all those things. So I will not repeat that. That is very well-known thing now. Now let us check the some you can say features of Elive OS. Virus protected. In Elive, there are no viruses, and it is almost impossible to get a virus in Linux systems. This statement is partially true now. More and more hackers are now targeting Linux systems, and it was safe 10 years back. It was very safe to use Linux, but now it is not safe. Better to check for viruses and other malware that might reach your system via data you copy from other systems to your systems or from the internet. So I will going to share some anti-malware and antivirus which works on Linux. I think I already recorded one video that I'm going to share with you soon. Cost free. So Elive is entirely cost free. There are no restrictions or limitations on its use, unlike the other operating systems. This project is made with love and not for monetary gain. So you can use Elive and you can distribute the Elive. It is completely free and there is no uh, fees for using it. But of course, donations do help to keep the project alive, and you should always donate a reasonable amount of money to keep the project alive and to meet the running expenses of running all this project. So any project, any scientific or a technical project, it will require uh, running costs. There are running costs associated, and that cost can only be made by donations. So you should generously or reasonably donate to the technical and science projects so to keep it alive and to keep the research going on and develop more and more features for the users. Extreme performance. So madness for perfection has resulted in a system tuned for performance and speed without planned obsolescence, slowing your computer over time, made to work fast in old computers, resulting in blazing fast speeds in newer ones. So it will work very well with old computers, but if you use the new computers, it will be blazing fast. So that is the promise of Elive developers to the users. Intuitive, so simple and clean. Your desktop will never be a mess. Applications are not oversaturated with options. Elive includes helpers and automation tools. Everything has been designed so that even your cat can use it. Oh, so that's it is that easy that even cat can be used. So it is a uh, way to say that it is very easy and new users can easily hop on to the Linux bandwagon using the Elive OS. Try before install. So you can try it out on a USB drive, burn the ISO to the USB drive, put the USB drive in any hardware you got, any laptop, desktop, and you can try it out. And if you like, you can install it on the your spare desktop, laptop, whatever you want to install, and install it on that system and start using it. Applications. So many hours were spent making the delicate selection of the best applications available to give you a complete system that is ready to use and with all the quality software that you may ever need. So all the user preferences, because different users have got different preferences, different applications are required by the different category of users. So all those things are taken care. The system has got lot of software you can install if it is not pre-installed. So you can open the software center and install the software from the software center based on the your usage and your requirement. Focus. Forget about pop-ups, emergency updates, forced reboot, software trials, and forget about ads. All of these things are unacceptable to us, and you will never have publicity in Elive. So you will be not bothered by constantly hagging you about buying a license or any advertisement, any partner advertisement. Like we see in Microsoft, the advertisements come up, the partner advertisements from antivirus and all other partners of Microsoft comes up. So all those things, kind of things, are not to be seen here. Elive is very pure, just you and the system. Nothing else will come in between. Spyware free. Worried about your personal data being sent to corporations? Elive is open source, So you need not worry about anything else. So it is very well protected because the Linux has got inbuilt security. So that inbuilt security, what it is, if you are interested, we will have separate videos on that. Multiple screens. Yes, many users use multiple screens. So Elive includes the extended usability, acting with separate and shared behavior at the same time, loading you the latest configuration only when the screen is detected at boot, featuring unique hotkeys for optional optimal work, and never a multi-screen setup has been so useful. So the Elive developers have got it sorted out for the users who use multiple screens for work or for their personal use. So uh, we can say screen configuration has all everything has been done, is available. Once you just insert a new screen in your system, immediately the Elive OS will detect the new screen, and all the required settings, default settings will be activated, and then you can start using the new screen, and then you can do the configuration as to your needs and configure the new screen. But by with minimum default settings, the screen will immediately start to work, and you can do the settings later also. But the screen is well detected, the drivers are automatically loaded, and the default configuration is loaded for the multiple screen or the any screen that you insert in your system. It will start working all languages. So Elive is made to work for any language in the world, even the rarest ones. Your countries determine the geolocation, which is used to give a pre-configured setup for your language and keyboard, even with exotic language inputs. So that's great. Now we have completed the about section of Elive, and what we'll do is, if you want, we will just uh, check out the history shortly, and we can also check the screenshots here. So short history is given here. So the operating system was created by Samuel F. Bagan. Thana Termesis was unsatisfied with existing operating systems, especially the Microsoft Windows, which he found to be slow and inefficient. After he discovered Linux, he was impressed by its power and effectiveness. So then he went to further configure and mod the Linux to his personal preferences, and eventually he went to create the Elive OS. Here you can see this is how the desktop of Elive OS looks like. So it is, this operating system is based in Belgium. You can see here the developer is in Belgium and he works from there, and nowadays he has moved to Spain, and he also hops and lives in different places, but he's always working and he's actively developing the Elive operating system. So the developer, that is Samuel Bagan, was just 24 years when he developed the operating system, that is the Elive OS. So you can read about the developer here. Everything is given. I will not go into detail because it will be very long. You can just check this out. And one special thing is, can you finance your project with donations? So you see the donations are coming, but they are not enough to meet the expenses. So I think I will, on the behalf of developer, I will like to make a request to all the Elive users. Please make generous donations so that the developer can meet his expenses, his time that is he is spending to develop the Elive OS that you very much like, so that he can continue to work. What happens is, if the donations are less, if the running expenses are not met, then the developer will find it very difficult to continue. And of course, every person, he has to meet monthly expenses. If monthly expenses are not met, he will then hop on to some other hobby, some other work, and the project then is it becomes orphan, or sometimes the project becomes dead. So you should always do generous donations to the project, or you can help him to develop co-develop the project. So in different capacities you can work and help the developers. For example, in my case, I am helping the Elive OS by making it more famous. So what happens is more users use the Elive OS, some more donations will come up and the project will continue. So from my side, I'm helping the community, I'm helping the developer to make the people more aware about the different Linux operating systems that are available, and so more people can join, more people can use Linux. The donations will increase and the popularity of Linux will increase, and it will lead to a more secure and a cost effective world, because you see these proprietary operating systems, they are very costly. Linux is very it's almost cheap, very cheap, and of not just cheap, it is also very secure. So if any cheap and secure way is available for us that leads to a better future, why not? So I am also helping the Linux community, the developers, to make the Linux well known and make it reach all the homes in the world. Now let us check out the Elive screenshots. You can see here, this is the Elive's desktop. This is how the desktop will look. You can say a very beautiful looking desktop, superbly done. I really like what they are doing, and I am now anxious to install the Elive OS and do the recordings for you. Beautiful looking, really like the work. And this is a video, you can check out the Elive's table. So designs video demo is given here, and you can download the versions from here. So Elive desktop with Compis, and these are the old versions of Elive OS. And there is one video with example, you can use it on very old computer. Here you can see here it is running on Asus EPC 701, so just 900 megahertz CPU, 500 MB RAM and 4 GB hard disk. So Elive can work from such a old configuration also. Then Elive is working on a old Pentium 2 machine, 266 megahertz CPU, 64 MB RAM and 12 GB hard disk. So this is 32-bit system, and the Elive 32-bit image will be used to install the Elive OS on this old Pentium 2 system, and it will work. So before you proceed to install Elive OS on your 32-bit Pentium systems, you can watch this video and you will get a better idea of how you will get the performance, how the system will look like. So you'll get a very good idea, and then you can proceed. If you like what results you are going to get, you can proceed ahead and install it on your system. And this is the retrograde theme E16. This is the latest, I think, desktop theme that is available. Now let us go back. Now in the download section, I will just show you. I wanted to show you. If you click here, so different versions are available. Right now, beta is available, 32 plus 64-bit. So this beta, you can install a 32-bit and a 64-bit version. So both are available. Then there is a special retrowave ISO is also available. This is also there. So this is a special version of Elive featuring a unique synthwave inspired appearance. It is available both for 32 and 64-bit versions with lot of improvements and optimization. So both 32-bit ISO and 64-bit ISO is available for the special retrowave desktop, and this is the standard one. It is a beta, so latest version of Elive OS is there, and it is available for both 32 plus 64-bit system. So if you are using old Windows laptop or desktop right now, and the Windows support has ended, and you want to still continue using your system because hardware is working very fine, and you don't want to invest money in a new laptop or a desktop, then what you can do is you can use this. So your old 32-bit system will still be productive, and you will save a lot of money. And make sure that you also do a generous development, because the developer has enabled you to continue using your old system, 32-bit system. So maybe a $40-50 if you can donate to the project, because you are going to save 600, say $500 to $600 on a new system by continue to using the old system. So that out of that, you can $50-60 you can donate it to the project, and then you can continue to use the Elive OS till the end of your system. So this Elive OS will continue to work for free for the rest of the life of your old system. And this is the old stable version. This is only 32-bit. Here it how it looks. It is the old system, and these are the latest ones. These two are the latest ones, and this is a beta version. So it is the very latest one. It contains updated drivers and software, powerful UEFI and 64-bit support, temporary E16 desktop while in the development phase, which is extremely stable but has a lesser user experience. So try the stable version also. So it will come in two versions, I think, stable and a beta version. That also we can try it out. And these are some older versions. You can check out how the older versions look. Now, if I click here on the Elive beta, so you will have to first do some donation, and then you can download the 64-bit version, or you can download the 32-bit versions. So 64-bit version is secure boot ready. It has got advanced persistence, that is the live USB saving with encryption. More features and compatibility than the 32-bit version, includes the 32-bit compatibility also. So you can use the 64-bit ISO on a 32-bit machine. It will work there also. Extra software is included which can be removed on install. NVIDIA official optional drivers are also available. I think they want to mean the NVIDIA official NVIDIA open source drivers. And in the 32-bit versions, it supports very old computers and net tops. Even lighter versions for lower end machines only run 32-bit software. Less drivers, NVIDIA is not well supported, not compatible with secure boot, limited to 3 GB of RAM. So this is for the very 15-year-old systems. I think it will work. And if you click here, we'll just click it here. Crowdfunding, so you can donate. So here you can see minimum $20 is there, one-time donation, or you can change it to monthly or a quarterly donation. I think you should do. System is very good. I will just show you when we do the desktop reviews and installation experience. We'll take an installation experience. You will see the system is well built, because of course it is based on Debian, and once the system is based on Debian, you are sure of the stability and the reliability of the system. So you can share some information about yourself, what you are doing, what designation you are, whether you want to see what. So this is some kind of survey, what you want to see: nice and clean designs, visual candies, gadgets and feature in desktop, speed up. So it is a kind of survey, short survey, and you can also give feedback by writing a comment, and you can specify whether you want to display your donation and comment in the donor wall, so that you can specify while giving the donations. Okay. Now this is the donations page. I already opened it here. So you can click here to download the 64-bit operating system, and here you can click to download the 32-bit system. And sometimes what will happen is, if you are not going to donate anything, the Elive system, Elive website will ask you to give your email ID, and after 10 or 15 minutes it will send you one link, and opening that link, when you click on that link, this web page will open from where you can download. So if you are not agreeing to donations, you can download the ISO, but it at a later. You cannot immediately download the ISO. You will have to wait for 10-15 minutes, and once the link comes to your mailbox, you can open it, and it will open here. You can see elivecd.org donation download beta. So this is the beta download page for the beta Elive OS, and you can download it. So you can go around the donation page. So it is not completely restricted by the donations. If you don't donate, it doesn't mean that the download cannot be done, just like in elementary OS, but you will have to wait, because the link for the download will come to your mailbox, and for that you will have to provide your email ID on the donations page, and you will refuse to give any donations, then you will be sent an email after 10-15 minutes. I received the email after 25 minutes. And once I received the email in my mailbox, I opened it, clicked on the link, and it opened this page. Everything is given in this page. And if you open, you can see the FAQs are there. I will just show you the FAQs. So you can check out the FAQs. There are sections are there. Tools to record Elive Linux on your USB thumb drive. Unable to boot after installing Elive. My computer doesn't boot from hard disk. Error booting USB. Not enough memory. So different FAQs are given for different issues that are faced regularly by the users or often faced by the users. And FAQ is Elive a commercial distro, free open source selling, my computer doesn't. So all these things you can read it from here. Then how to's are also given. I will just go and check. So how to be a mirror for Elive, enlightenment tips. So you can check this out. It's lot many things are there. So I think this might be containing many years of forum data. Okay. Then question and answers we will check. Q&A we will check on a new tab. Then YouTube channel, you can check the YouTube channel also. This is the YouTube channel for Elive OS, and you can check out the different videos. This is a good source of information, official source of information for the Elive OS. You can check this out. Then I go here. This will be the forum. You can join the Elive forum. So I think earlier also we had gone into the Elive forum only. So this is the forum. You can check out the forum and take part in the community activities, take part, solve other people's issues, get your issues solved on the forum, meet the developers, all those kind of things. Live chat is also there. This is the live chat. So you can join the forums, chat and discuss issues, issues, report bugs. This is the contact to contact the developers. You can see here. This is the photo of the Elive OS developer Samuel Bagan. You can write a thank you message. You can contact him. Okay, you can ask different questions to him. You can also subscribe to the newsletter. So there is the Elive newsletter, so that will also come and you can join the newsletter. So total of 52,784 Elive lovers are there. I think they are part of this newsletter, I think, or they are the regular users of Elive. Okay. Anything else? How to get involved in the Elive project? How to get involved in beta testing? How to suggest improvements? Do research? How to do communication? Help with the communications, designs of the system, development of the system, design the UX of the system. All those things are possible here. You can join the Elive team and do the development of the project. And this is the link to the source code. So Elive system has got a GitHub page, and that page is given here. You can check this out, all the code for yourself, and the status of the development. You can check it from here, how the Elive OS is getting developed further. You can check out the bug reports also from here. This is the bug tracking web page. From here you can check out the bugs. Right now, I don't see many things. Just two bugs are there. Power management configurator and the pale moon should be installed from it. So two bugs are there and I think they are working on it. And you can finally, the final link is to spread the Elive around the world, spread the word. So that is all that is what I am doing. I am doing the reviews and spreading good word about the uh, very well designed Linux distributions to the users. So many users will watch my reviews and they can have option to use different Linux distributions that are well developed and are stable and reliable. So I think we have checked out everything. Yes, now let us check out what is this premium. Yes, with premium features are available by Elive. So you will get a direct support. So if you encounter any problems with Elive, you will be given top priority assistance in preference directly by the developer, that is Samuel Bagan. It is handled directly through the forum and all downloads will be there. So you don't have to waste time to wait for the link to come to your mailbox to download any ISO. So if you are a premium user, you can directly download all the ISOs that you want, desire. And there are some extra features and softwares and tools. So GPT is available, I think, uncensored, unbiased, untracked. So you can install an AI chatbot on your Elive OS if you're a premium user. And also you can use a NeoVim, that is fork of NeoVim, that is called Elive. So it is a NeoVim MS framework based on NVChat, forked as a own project with many useful and needed features, added useful hotkeys. The theme is optimized for featuring the interface while keeping a beautiful design like always in Elive. It's something ready for use and full featured. We cannot explain how many amazing things it has, so it's better to directly see the showreel video. So this is some fork of NeoVim, and you can watch the video to get idea how it works and how it looks. It is looking very nice. Huh? I really appreciate the design. And you can enhance your server. So typical Debian or Ubuntu server, if you want to enhance it, you can use Elive because Elive is of course based on Debian and it looks better than what Debian has to offer. Debian is just plain bland, we can say workhorse. But if you want the horse to look better, you have to use a fork or you have to do the, we can say, beautification by yourself. Or best is if you don't want to spend the time on beautification, you have to go for a Linux distribution that does it for you for free or offering a beautiful paid version of the same. So two options are there, and Elive is doing the beautification and it is increasing the, can say, usability and features of Debian and make it more user friendly. Then you can go with Elive because Elive is based on the Debian base only. So reliability and stability of Debian with more beautification and more features added, that is Elive. Elive you can use as a server also, and that is available in the premium. It is available for the premium users. You have to take a premium subscription to do that, and you can join the patternship also. So pattern, you can become a pattern and you can access additional features and additional perks of being a pattern or a premium user of Elive OS. So that's it for today's video. In the next video, we will do the installation experience of one of the ISOs. I think we will start with the beta one, and the retro desktop we will do it later. Retro we will do it later. First we will go with the beta ISO that we have downloaded, and in the next we will try out the install experience of the retro desktop also, if there are some differences in the installer also. So that we will check. We will get an idea what it is in the next video, where we'll do the install experience of beta ISO. So see you then. Bye bye.